All right, so let's talk about font weight. Okay, so before we talk about font weight, I want to basically show you a slightly different way of combining two different fonts. Okay, so what we can do is let's say you have one font here. Okay, I can just put plus, and I can have another font. Learn by example, for example, and it can have a different font size, like footnote maybe. Like that. Okay, so that's how you can actually combine two different texts. All right, so reason I created that, so we can actually apply different font weights into the text itself. Now there are some properties or some modifiers rather that are designed specifically to a view. For example, text has certain modifiers that are only applied on text. For example, bold is one. Now bold is not going to make sense on a rectangle shape or a text field or something like that. Yeah, so basically bold makes sense on the text view. So that's why it is applied either immediately next to the text view itself, or with one of the other modifier that actually returns a text and does not return a generic view. For example, if I were to have foreground color to color my text, right? And if I were to take this bold and apply it, after that it actually might just work, right? Because if you look at this, so it's actually working. But if I put a background with color dot red, let's say, right, as you notice, background returns some view, right? It does not return a text view. Now foreground was still returning because it's actually available, that foreground color is available to text, so it can still work, but with the background it's not gonna work. Okay, so in order to avoid any confusion, which modifiers are applied on which view, bold, italic, and all these different modifiers that we're gonna see very soon, just use them immediately after your text view and all the confusion is gonna be gone. So bold, once again, is used to define, to basically make the text bold. But what if you want to try a different weightage? You want to just don't want to stick to the bold because you don't like how bold it is. You want to make it even heavier. So for that you have font weight. Font weight comes with various different options that you can actually predefine options that you can apply, and let's go ahead and take a look at them. Okay, so let me see if you can find, okay, font weight is not listed under here, so let's go ahead and start typing. Let's start heavy. Okay, so heavy is heavier than bold. All right, then you have other options. For example, you have bold itself, this a little bit less bold. Okay, black is slightly more than bold, so you can, if you want to stack, you can stack it heavy, black, bold. You also have thin, so that's your thin text. Okay, and so I actually like that one, so I'm going to leave that one. And for font weight of this footnote or subtext, we're gonna simply say it's ultra thin. So as you can see, this is how you can actually apply these font weights depending upon your need. Now ultra thin is actually almost disappearing, so I'm going to say thin, and maybe we can apply semi bold or something like so. Okay, now if you let's try to jump on the definition for the semi-bold and see if we get it. Okay, so this is the list of all the weights that are available. So you have ultra thin, thin, light, regular, medium, semi-bold, bold, heavy, and black. Okay, Black actually comes after heavy, so it's actually more like much more bold than heavy. All right, so so yeah, these are the properties that actually helps you control the font's weight. All right, so this is it for this video. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.